Hello. Hi, where are you? There's some birds. There's some birds up there. There's one just flew in there. There's a dog. Here is a cactus. Ta-da. Whoa. This area got very wilty yesterday in the heat of the desert. Sad. Sad sunflower. I like this branching kind. I don't know what it's called. And then there's this kind that just gets lots of little heads right on the stalk. And then there's this kind that just gets one flower. It's a blend. And here's one. It didn't get real tall. Good morning to you. There goes a car. This one over here is not doing as well as the other ones. Thank you for the thumbs up. It's like extreme close-ups. Whoa. Oops. My shadow. There's a dog. Lola. She's watching that car. Oh, there you are. Hi. Alright, I think I already did over here. I need to get outside the fence. The sunflowers are looking nice. This big. Let's see. And outside the fence. Then the chickens are in the back. And there's more in the back. But we're gonna go outside the fence. You just wait right there, Lola. Here's a rose that I have growing crazy and looking a little anemic. Here's outside. Yes. Thank you. This is the same place that I started some years back. Thank you very much. It's been a learning process in the desert. It was quite hot yesterday. 110 or something, I don't know. All these plants here were very wilty, so they need a good drink today. There's an amaranth and an okra, some zinnias. This is just out on the street here. This is just out on the street. Then inside. There are a lot of birds in here. The lovebirds, the little parrots, have been coming and eating my sunflowers, so maybe we'll see some little parrots here in a minute. Yeah, it's looking better. I mean, if I look over anywhere else, it's dry desert, like that's all dry desert still. Just this little patch that I made not look like that anymore. But yeah. And it's just bare ground in here. But my tortoise takes care of anything growing, keeps it all, because most places have lots of weeds and stuff. But she just eats anything that kind of grows in here, so that works out well for me. Outside you can see where she doesn't get to. All this grass is growing because she can't reach it. It would all be growing in there too, except she keeps it all mowed down for me. Thank you very much, yes. Then over here we have a little patch of just some flowers, some sunflowers, and needs a little water. I have, let's see. I soaked this pretty good yesterday, so it probably doesn't need much. You can tell over here it's still pretty good. So, let's see. Let's go this way. This is my olive tree. I started this I got this when it was just a little teeny tiny, like maybe 6 inches tall. It's got set back though because I had it growing in a bucket, and then the taproot grew through the bottom of the bucket into the ground. And then when I tried to move it, it broke the taproot, and so it's recovered. It's in the ground now, but it needed some time to. I did get olives off of it one year when it was in the bucket, but it hasn't done anything this year just because it's still in recovering, I think. Everything has to have a cage around it or the tortoise will eat it, except for this lemongrass. She doesn't care about the lemongrass for whatever reason, but anything else she will eat. So that's why everything has a cage around it. But you can see where she can't reach because then there's all this grass growing there. So she actually keeps this really well mowed down. Thank you, thank you. It's a joint effort. I let the animals do a lot for me, honestly, of everything. The birds and the tortoise, and I'm pretty, I don't know if it's lazy, but you know, the animals do a lot of work without me even having to do anything. Here's the tortoise's den. Oh, there she is. She's getting ready to come out. Let's see. I don't know if you can see her with the light if I come down here out of the sun. There we go. Got some little weird little buggies flying around. They're not flies. I don't know what they are. Anyway. Oh, thank you. I have a lot of good smelling herbs, but other than that, there's not a lot of really fragrant. I do have a jasmine that smells really nice when it's in bloom, and the alyssum, but nothing's really blooming. It's too hot right now in the middle of the summer. It's kind of amazing to keep anything growing right now. It's all just about trying to keep stuff alive in the horrible, horrible heat. Here's my moringa. This is, I don't know if anyone's heard of moringa, but it's a superfood that is supposed to be really, really good for you. And it got a little hot out here yesterday. You can see, look at that. A little bit crispy on some places. It's kind of like an everyday thing out here. If you miss a day, stuff's gonna suffer out here in the desert. I know some people get little like nets of drip, so you can just turn it on and just let it drip everywhere. I'd like to do that at some point, but that's a little spendy. My basil's coming back down at the bottom. Okay, let it go, and now it's regrowing. I know. Sorry, that was a loud truck that went by. There's not really any point in replanting anything at this point in the year here because it'll just die. So I just let things go that are already here. So it's kind of nice because stuff will start reshooting and let the pollinators in. And, yep. You're live on the internet, Pops. Good job. How was your ride?
It was good.
All right.
We could sneak through backside of Saratoga Ridge to get these fries or we could tell Keystone or the top parking lot is
Oh, there's a jalapeno right there.
I don't know about cutting through the 55 plus trailer park.
Whoa.
I didn't dare violate the sign. They don't know.
Here's a little Thai-bird chili. What? It has quite a few chilies on it. And my beautiful Roselle hibiscus is looking fantastic for tea and jam. There's a little marigold, some little flowers. I just mix everything together. I'm kind of a, yeah. Just let it all go. Mix it all together, let it all go, let the animals do whatever. Keep it organic.
Is Lola in the garden?
Lola is in the garden. Please do not let her in the backyard. The chickens are out. with the raised beds, I just keep adding to the top. And they seem to, like, this was filled up to the top at the beginning of the year. And then it goes down over time. And then so we'll just fill it back up with new kind of compost and good soil and just keep building it up. As far as the soil in the ground, I don't do much except when I do. There's not a whole lot that we have in the ground, just some big, there's a big tropical hibiscus there, and then the cat's claws in the ground. But we do have a couple things, and I just put the pig poop right on top of them, right on the ground, right on top of the ground, and just water it in. I just planted this grape over here, and I don't really try to do anything to the ground that's already there. I more just try to build it up and make it better on the top, kind of, and work it down. So here you can see, like, I just put a whole bunch of pig poop and straw and stuff, and then I blocked it off so the tortoise can't get here. And then you can see there's grass. But she'll eat this. So, but this stuff, whoops, this stuff, like, there's my shoes. There's not really much you can do to this really to make it good. I don't know. It's very nice. Yeah, I clean out the pig yard on Thursdays. And then I put it on the top of the plants, and I've just been doing it like that. And then the chicken stuff too. But then you get volunteer plants growing everywhere a lot, which is fine because the tortoise comes and eats them. But I did that when I did that on this hibiscus earlier this year. I had a whole bunch of pumpkins and stuff start growing out from here, and which is fun. If you have something to come and eat it, I'm sure if you have to pull all that out yourself and stuff, it gets annoying. But yeah, she's a great garden helper, that tortoise. I tell you what, if you live in the desert and you can have a tortoise, she just takes care of herself and takes care of the garden. Yeah, you're a very good girl, Shelby. Oh, I need some water. Here's my little fig tree. Oh, yes, I know. Well, herbs go crazy. Yeah. In my little green stalk here, I have some herbs that are growing, like this oregano right here. But it's growing out of every single part now. There it is. It's like every pocket has oregano growing out of it now. It was a big, huge bush. It's growing out over here. It was big, huge, and I went in and it started getting some spider mites, and so I went in and I cut a bunch out. I should probably cut it all back, but I don't know. That's herbs. Herbs, man. Growing out of every pocket. I moved my strawberries over here. They're supposed to be ever-bearing and keep blooming and putting on strawberries, but I think it's just too hot right now. It'll probably start again when the weather cools down. The thing about here is that you just try to get your spring stuff through the summer as best you can, and then in the fall you can plant just like it's spring in most places, and that's when you can plant like all of your in other places where they would plant spring stuff. So I'm gonna be getting ready for a whole refresh here soon, redoing everything, you know, topping off all the beds and getting all the, come like September, October. The roselle here will be ready to harvest in like October. And then we'll do a whole lot. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate all of your kind words. It's very fun and therapeutic, and I like seeing all the animals coming in, and it's been very nice. I haven't really seen many butterflies this year, which is sad. And there's a lot of feral cats that come and poop in my garden beds, which makes me mad. There's a feral cat right now. I can see it. Lola, go do your job. Get that cat. Yep. Okay, I need to set this down for a moment and fix my hose. There's a chicken. That bed over there is for the chickens to dig in. And here I have some more sunflowers. All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone. It's time to go. The sun's getting up higher and it's getting hotter, so I need to finish up my jobs. Have a wonderful day or night. Bye-bye.